Welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa and I'm a personal stylist for the everyday woman. So the majority of my channel you'll find is occupied with body shape masterclasses. So this is where I dress women of all different shapes and sizes live on the channel. Big boobs, no boobs, flat bottoms, apron stomachs. So hopefully you will find something in those videos for a body shape that perhaps you can relate to. But today we've got something a little bit different. We're going to look at holiday season dressing. That's kind of the best title I can come up with for this video, to be honest with you, because it is just a real mix. I've gone from what I like to call relaxed glamour, so really nice coordinated jogging sets, but that you can still leave the house in, right the way through to a couple of evening dresses at the end there as well, and everything in between. So today's video is actually sponsored by Lilysilk. So what that means for us in particular is that we get to choose a whole range of items from their website. We then have them in the office, and between me and my team, which range from like a size UK 6 to a UK 18, we try things on, we take them out to our clients, we see which ones our clients like, which ones fit well, and then we show you the results of the ones that we genuinely loved, our clients love, and that we're wearing all the time. So the first part of the video, we're going to look at their lovely 100% silk, 100% cashmere products. Now I do have a discount code for you. I will put it on the screen below. It's at least 15% and then it goes up based on the amount that you spend with them. So that's a nice little treat to get your Christmas gifts in, because they do lots of things like silk scrunchies or silk pillowcases as well. So lots of things to buy as Christmas presents as well. So hopefully that discount code will help you. Now you get to watch these videos for free, but they're definitely not free for me to produce. They take an awful long time, a lot of effort and a lot of money, to be honest with you. So if you could press that subscribe button, that is your way of giving us thanks, and it really does mean an awful lot. Or if you could put the thumbs up or the share, it makes a huge difference for our channel. So thank you in advance for doing that, and let's get started. So today we've got a few pieces of our favorites to show you, and we're going to start off with this beautiful top and skirt, 100% mulberry silk. It is beautiful. They drape beautifully from Lilysilk. My necklace, by the way, is Monica Vinader, and my earrings are from H&M. They're my daughter's, and I stole them this morning. They came in a 2-pack and I really, really like them. So this top and the skirt, as you'll see when I pull back, they're not necessarily matching, but they're both black, so I paired them together. And what I wanted to show you in particular about this top is this lovely ribbed waistband. So what a waistband like that will do when the silk is draping over the top is that it helps shape a waist. So even if you've got a larger stomach here, you always want a thicker waistband, because whatever bags over the top is always going to be baggier than the tighter waistband here. And it works on anybody, even apple shaped as well. So I love that top for that reason. And I have just kept it really classic and simple today with a heeled court shoe. You could have a nice strappy shoe, would look really nice as well. The split on the skirt comes to a really nice level. I didn't want it sort of any higher because I don't particularly like my legs, so that's just enough of a flash of the leg there. It drapes beautifully around the hip area. I'm 5'3½", although I've got quite long legs, but there you'll be able to see what length it falls at on me. But obviously paired together like this, it looks, you know, very elevated, sort of quite understated chic, I'd say. You could go to a Christmas party in this, or you could sort of wear it at the office. So changing that look up again to give a completely kind of different look and feel to this outfit really is by adding this absolutely gorgeously, sumptuously warm cashmere jumper. I love this. I've been wearing it with my leggings a lot. I'll put a picture of that at the side of me, but it is lovely and it gives it just a completely different look, doesn't it, rather than the tailored. But if you didn't like it as baggy as that, you could just pop it in your waistband and then you've got more of your figure on show. But I quite like that sort of oversized type of look as well. Again, they've got the detailing right on this. Look at the sleeves there. They are just beautiful. And it's extra detail like this, which makes it look like a really premium product. Again, they've gone for the cowl neck, so it's making it more wearable by more people. And I just love the beigey colour as well. I think this is a great neutral for a lot of people. So yeah, definitely one of my favourites, and this has been the one that I've been throwing on in the office for the last couple of weeks. I had to wash it before today, but that's actually a really good point because I did wash it and it's come up absolutely beautiful and no bobbling. It's kept its shape really nicely. Obviously never put them in the dryer, but yeah, really, really nice one. So a jumper like this changes the look up, keeps it very classic, but also possibly more wearable for many of you. Maybe in an office environment, you could put a trainer on with that. That would look really nice as well. And this jumper is beautiful. Look at the stitching detail there on the shoulder. And this cowl neck is fantastic for anybody who has got a larger bust because it almost creates the illusion of a V-neck here. So it stops the bust looking really, really big. Now this is a size medium in this one and I'm a UK 8 to 10. I know a lot of you question the sizing for Lilysilk, so if that helps. I would probably say on me for that type of look, then the medium is absolutely perfect. But again, if I wanted a more bigger, a baggier oversize, then I would definitely say size up rather than size down. Okay, so change of pace now, comfy, cozy. This to me is, you know, just relaxing, but also if somebody comes to the door, I'm not completely embarrassed. And actually, you know me, I just throw a coat over this sort of thing and still go out in it. Obviously from Lilysilk still. Now let me show you this bit. This hood is actually detachable. All you do is undo the buttons and then you've just got a crew neck jumper. But I'm not gonna lie, taking them out is easy, putting them back in is a little bit more fiddly. So I tend to wear it as a hoodie most of the time because I like that sort of relaxed look. Let me just show you the rib detail on it. But this is their updated version. And as you can see, I've paired it with their updated flared, sort of wide leg straight actually. I'm not sure if they're flared or wide leg, but they're really nice either way. And this time they've got a rib going down the center. And what that does, it just elevates that look up just slightly. It's almost like having the crease down the center of your trousers. They've also got pockets as well, and the pockets lie really nice and flat. And then we're back to this big wide waistband. This is what Lilysilk do really well because it's really flattering on the female form. So it just makes your waist look a lot smaller, as I said with the black top at the start. So yeah, really, really like this one. So next we have this 100% merino wool top. Now I buy merino wool for putting under my cold weather clothes, my ski gear, that type of thing. And usually you have to compromise on the style because it's just plain top. It's not very stylish in any way, but this one is anything but. It's got really nice stitching detail here. Obviously the zip neckline, but for colder weather, you can pull that up like that and it still looks really nice and stylish. I'm under really bright light conditions right now, so I'm hoping it's not coming across as too see-through because under normal lighting conditions it's not. Just need to wear a nude bra underneath it. Right now I've just got it paired with a pair of wool black wide leg trousers. I've actually got these in navy and I think the navy actually looks a little bit better because it's a little bit softer. But they were in the wash right now. But yeah, it looks really nice. It's very flattering. It shows your figure off here, but you could pull it out. It's quite long, so it goes down to there. And it's when it's pulled out like that, you can actually see all of the extra detailing. So I've put my ski outfit on to show you how it produces such a nice layering piece underneath. Obviously you can zip it up like that for the cold, so it's going to keep your neck warm, but that doesn't have to be just in a ski environment. That can just be in cold weather climates. And the beauty of merino is that it's thin but still warm, so you can layer up and it traps the heat in the layers. So I love it for, you know, going on a shopping trip, as well as you can see, putting it with my ski gear. I haven't gone as far as getting my ski boots on. This is a Goldberg ski suit, by the way. I wear it every year. They do them in sort of different versions every year, and yeah, it's lasted me really, really well, but looks lovely with that merino Lilysilk top underneath as well. So next we have this beautiful 100% mulberry silk one-shouldered top. So it is in the navy blue, so navy is very, very big for this season. And it's got around the waist a detachable belt. So this is just like a thick, like a cummerbund. So if I undo this, just to show you what I am on about, there we go. So that's the belt. So then you could, you know, put it up there if you wanted, put it further down, but wherever you put it, you can tie the bow on the side, you could tie it at the back. If you've got a really small waist, you can wrap it around 3 times, but it's a brilliant way of creating this waist, like I said. And this is what I think Lilysilk are good at. They make slight adjustments on each of their tops, like detachable hoods or like belts like this that you can position everywhere, because they're considering the female form. Right now I've just got it on with a pair of jeans, and I've chosen more of a going out jean rather than perhaps a cropped ankle sort of ripped jean, for example, a smarter jean essentially. They've just got a bit of a boot cut on, and I've just got them on with some gold trousers. But that's a really easy way to do sort of a night out at a pub or a bar without looking too dressy. So all I've done now is replace the navy top with the jumper that you saw me wearing with the cashmere set from earlier on, and that produces a really nice elevated still but relaxed look for maybe a night out, a supper party or whatever. So being able to identify what you need in your wardrobe for your lifestyle is really important. So if a one-shoulder silky top is not relevant to your lifestyle, then just swap it out for a jumper, but perhaps keep the other pieces maybe quite elevated, because then you'll feel nice when you go out like you've made an effort, but equally you can come back, put on the cashmere trousers with this set and be really comfy at home. So you must always remember your lifestyle when you're looking to make a new purchase. So next we've got a range of super comfy, really casual, but still slightly elevated jogging sets, jumpsuits, and just really super cozy stuff for the holiday season. So we're starting off with this jumpsuit from Varley. Now the one thing I would say is Varley is quite expensive. So Joe is working really hard in the background trying to find you some more budget-friendly pieces. So have a look on the Moonsif board and you'll see different types of jumpsuits on there for a better price. But it's no use me buying those items in, because that's really wasteful when I've got jumpsuits myself. So that's why we're only showing pictures on this occasion of the alternatives. But starting off then with this green jumpsuit here, many of you might have seen me wear this in both the cream and the brown, but they actually have different necklines on. So I've paired it right now with a military boot. That's from Marks and Spencer's. These boots are literally like walking on air. They don't even need any socks underneath. They're just so super springy and comfy. But one thing for me with this outfit is that I'm very aware that my husband leaves the house looking like this every day, because he is a pilot and he wears a green flying suit and army boots like that. So for me, I need to distinguish it a little bit from what he wears. So I stick a beanie on like that. I add in a bag like this banana one. I think this is an Amazon one or Uniglow, I don't know, we will link it for you. And in my neckline, I've just changed up my jewellery for just some Tutti & Co. That is also Tutti & Co there as well. This is a jewellery brand that I'm not sure whether I've mentioned it to you. We use it a lot on a lot of our customers. It's less gold. It's not quite like gold vermeil like Missoma or Monica Vinader. So it's sort of toned down. So I feel when I'm wearing my relaxed items, then it goes really nicely with those. But they do some really lovely pieces. But the best thing is that they are an absolute fraction of the price of Monica Vinader and Missoma. Will they last as long? Probably not, but do they look really nice? Yes, they do. So back to this jumpsuit then. As you can see right now, I've got the neck open, but you can also do the neck up like that. And this is where, for me, that merino jumper from Lilysilk is brilliant under this set. Because one, it's really warm because of the merino wool in it. But secondly, it's really thin. So it goes under something like this without adding the bulk. And also I could do the neck up and hide the top. But also when I open it up like that, the merino top sits nicely because it follows the same neckline. So I often wear the two together like that. Varley also do this in brown and cream. The cream one, I'll put the picture up at the side of me now because that one has got exactly the same neckline, but I'll put the brown one on now for you and show you how that neckline is different. And there you go, there's the same jumpsuit in the brown. I have shown this over on Instagram as well. And if anybody doesn't follow us on Instagram, I'll put the details up here at the side of us, but we show kind of daily outfits all the time basically. So, and then we link all the clothes that we're showing on there as well. So please come over onto that platform as well because you'll get even more information over there. So as you can see, this neckline is slightly different in that the zip goes all the way up here and it's just got this little smaller collar that can just sit like that. But equally, I do open that one up. Oh, I remember where I've shown this one. I showed it on the 6 Women, 6 Different Body Shapes video, or the behind the scenes. I was just having a deja vu and thought, I'm sure I've shown this before. But again, that just shows I genuinely wear these things all the time. I've actually got on here the Varley bag as well. These are lovely. By the way, this isn't sponsored by Varley. It's just I genuinely love their stuff. So I haven't even got any shoes on, I'm afraid, at the moment, but I would just put my big boots on, or would put a Converse would look really nice, or just a little white sneaker trainer. But that one is very nice as well, very on trend with the chocolate brown, the gold detailing. It just helps to elevate that one up. So next we've got this loungewear, gym wear, sweatpants set, whatever you want to call it, from Varley. And I've also got the big brown bag. I just showed you the smaller brown bag there, but this is great if you're popping around town, obviously bigger size. But then I like the crossbody bags because I feel like my purse and my phone are kind of really close by to me. So whichever one is appropriate for you and your lifestyle. But this set comes with 2 different styles of tops. So I will show you both of them. The fabric on this is gorgeous. And for me, it's the fabric, the softness, the premium sort of feel about a set like this, which makes me comfortable wearing this gym set out and about. I know a lot of you over the comments and things like that, that you say, oh, I don't look like that in my sweatpants. And that's probably because you aren't buying sweatpants with the idea of wearing it out. So maybe you might go for a cheaper version, where I actually spend quite a lot of money on my relaxing clothes. And that's because I wear my relaxing clothes an awful lot of the time. If I'm not with a client or I'm not filming, then I am in this type of gear all the time. So for me, I would rather invest the money in this sort of stuff than I would the one outfit for an evening out, for example. So this top pulls in at the waist. It's on a drawstring, can you see that? So you can shape it as much as you like. You can sort of puff it over like that to make your waist look smaller. I thought it was going to be too long on my frame because I'm only 5'3½", but actually I really like that sort of lower hanging top. It's also got the splits at the side, so that's often very flattering as well. And what I like about this for my clients is that it is a cowl neck. So again, those people who have got a bigger bust, it's easier for you to wear. That said, the cowl neck isn't really low. So let me put on the other top to show you an alternative, perhaps if you have got a larger bust. And there you go, there's the alternative style, and you can actually mix and match. They don't necessarily come as a set. I really like that one too. I like it when it's done up as well. Obviously that defeats the object if you're buying it to broaden yourself, but you can see the quality even just down on that zip line there. It's really beautiful. And the one thing I would say is with my clients, I always encourage them to invest in the items that they're always wearing, rather than slumping around the house in something really cheap that doesn't make them feel very nice. This is really what you should be investing in. But we are going to find some cheaper alternatives for you, so we will put those on the board for you. And another way to elevate your jogging set is just to add on a nice long wool navy coat, or any coat really. Short coat would look nice as well, but you can see straight away by adding a coat, it just takes it up that one level. So next I've got on that same jumper from before from Lilysilk, but this time I have paired it with some brown leggings from Varley, but they could be from anywhere. Adanola do really nice brown ones as well, but it's just picking up on the tonal colours, which sort of elevates this casual loungewear set even more. As you can see right now I'm barefoot because I just wanted to show you that even when you're just at home, when you've got a really nice elevated jumper with a pair of leggings, and the leggings are good quality that you can't see all your lumps and bumps through them, then actually just as an outfit like this is really simple, really nice, and looks nice just for being around the house in. One thing I have done is I have changed the earrings. I just went for a slightly smaller hoop. Again, they are from H&M. They were part of a 2-pack, but Jo's just been telling me that the jewellery isn't online for H&M, so you'd have to go into store, but she's going to find you some alternatives that she'll put on the board just in case you can't get to store. But these ones wouldn't last like the Masoma or anything like that, just to put it out there. These will go green in your ears, because I think they were only $5.99, but they're fine. But the point is that I have sort of pared my jewellery down slightly just to match this really relaxed look that I've got going on right now. So in order to take this outside, I would just build this outfit up as follows. There you go. So all I've done is added a boot on. I've got a Varley sock, which is just popping out of the end there. I'll do a close-up for you of the socks because their socks are really lovely. And then I've put a long line coat on. Now for me, I need the long line coat when I've got the long boots on, and that's because I have shortened my leg that way and I've shortened my leg with the jumper. Ideally what I would do is tuck my jumper in, so even though I've lost the leg length there on the boot, tucking the jumper in is going to give me some leg length back. So something like that. So can you see now how my leg looks a lot longer? So that's up to you. Sometimes I just like it relaxed and I don't really care that my legs don't look longer. Because I've got the long line coat on, I can kind of hide that a little bit. But I certainly couldn't hide it without the coat on. So for those of you who have been asking where Monty is, this is where he is. He's always at the foot of me when I'm filming. So often you might see me sort of shaking like that for a little bit, and it's usually because he's moved and he's knocked my foot or something. So we always angle the camera up so much so that you don't see him, but that's where he is if any of you are wondering. I've just changed the camera angle again, but you might still see him. I'm not quite sure, but ignore him if you can. So just to show you, given that we're talking about, you know, holiday season, we've got a little bit Christmassy jumpery, kind of get away with it, not just around Christmas, but the lead up as well, is this really lovely jumper. So in order to make my legs look longer, then I would just tuck it in like that. But sometimes I just leave it hanging out as well. But this is a beautiful one. It is 100% wool. It is not itchy at all. I feel like for a Christmas jumper, it looks quite classy still, but it is quite pricey. So we are going to try and find you an alternative that we will put on the board. And if we can find a picture of it, we'll also stick the picture up for you. But yeah, that is really nice. And it's a nice way of entering the holiday season without going full on, you know, Father Christmas hat and jingle bells and all of that sort of stuff. The reason why I think it works as well is because I've paired it with a leather trouser. So these ones are from Arket. I've shown them before. The reason I personally like them is because the bottom hem, I just have to put my foot up here to stabilize myself, is really quite thick. And when you've got a bottom hem that is thick, it means when you turn it over or when you turn it under, it stays in place. So can you see the difference now? Obviously that leg is going to look shorter. So when I've got a trainer on now and the trainer comes more up the front of my foot, I just shorten them up so you can still see my ankle. But when I've got like a flat ballet pump or something like that on, then I roll them back down again. I would do a lot of my sort of family home visits, parties in something like that, that is something different from jeans really, and it makes you feel like you've made a little bit of an effort, but really all you've got on is the equivalent of a jeans and jumper. It's just a more elevated version. So we've taken things up a notch even more. So this red dress, and I've also got it in black, so I'll try it on in black as well for you, is, I think it's from H&M or maybe Mango, I'm not sure, but Joe will attach it to the board for you. I'm wearing a UK 10 in the red, but the black one I know is a UK 8, so I haven't tried that one on yet, I'm not sure how it fits. This one fits very nicely. I'd say it was bagging a little bit under the bust there, but I'm not particularly big on the bust area, so if you are bigger then I'd imagine that'd be okay. You can also pull that up higher and higher because that's just a self-tie bow. But I just thought it looked really nice, really simple, really classic. And if you've got an event to go to, it wasn't a bad price. I think it was around about £70-ish. I'll just have to step over my dog. He just won't move today, so I do apologise if you can see his backside also in the same image as this one. So it's got this lovely split up the side. Again, not too high. I've just paired it with some gold shoes right now just to match the gold jewellery. I've got the earrings in from H&M. I've got a Monica Vinader necklace on, and I've actually just made that necklace shorter. So with a neckline like this, you could wear it down like that, but I actually prefer it more of a choker style when it's one shoulder. Not all the time, but particularly with this dress. But yeah, it is very, very nice. I'm wearing a strapless bra with it right now, and it feels nice, it feels slinky, and it feels nice to get out of my joggers for once. And this is exactly the same dress, but this time in the black. I kept the same gold accessories on, the shoes and the earrings and the same necklace. And this one is in a UK size 8. I'd say this one is pulling a little bit under my armpit there, but I think if I was to loosen the bow area off, it would be absolutely fine. So there's not actually much difference between the 8 and the 10, to be honest with you. So then it's just whether you like red or black, I suppose, in terms of the choice between these two dresses, because they are exactly the same. There it is close up. I've got fake tan on today, by the way, because I knew I'd be trying dresses on, but it's starting to develop. So if you see me sort of brown up until the knuckles area, that's the reason why. But on that note, actually, I've put fake tan on because it allows me to wear things like this in terms of it makes me feel better. So that doesn't mean that I'm telling you all you have to wear fake tan to make yourself feel better. It means for me personally, it makes me feel better. So sometimes we have people in the comments say things like, oh, and now you're telling us to wear fake tan. No, I'm not telling you to wear fake tan. I'm sharing with you that it personally makes me feel better. So that's it for today's video. If you could press that subscribe button, I would be very, very grateful. And we will see you again next week. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.